Hey everybody, I'm Amy from BodyFit by Amy, and this is your Pilates Yoga combo workout. This is day 19 of your Fresh Challenge. But this is a workout that you can do at any time, and I will give you lots of different options to work to your level. Just like the name suggests, this is an active recovery workout. We'll be doing some standing and on the mat, and we'll be doing a combination of Pilates and yoga. Are you ready? Let's do it. Let's start standing and let's check in with our body. So standing feet shoulder width apart, knees are soft, and we're just checking in with that posture. So our ears are stacked over our shoulders, shoulders over our rib cage over our hips, hips over our knees and our ankles. And from here, check in with your breath. Hands on your belly, big inhale to expand. Out, back and around, exhale. Bring everything in. Just a few of those. Releasing the tension in your head, neck, and shoulders. Engaging in the core and our breath. Remember to lift up on that pelvic floor. And breathe. Let your chin drop to your chest. Gently to one side. Through that center. Down to the other side. Just like that. One more time. Through the center. Other side. Center, other side. Couple rolls through the shoulders, keep those knees soft. So just a little bit of mobility work as we get into this to the front. Again, some of this will feel more like your traditional yoga, to the back, a little bit bigger. Some will feel a little bit more like your traditional Pilates, and a lot of it will feel like a combo, right? And breathe. Let's take those knees open. And just a little shift of the weights. Drive those hips back. Yes, loosen up those tight hips and hip flexors. And through our knees. Let's reach it forward. Reach. Bring it up. Reach. And up. And breathe. Toes out. Little half plie. Reach it over. Just getting warm here. And we'll start with a little sequence, yoga inspired. A lot of times people ask me, what is the difference between yoga and Pilates? And first off, I will say I have a lot of training in Pilates and some training in yoga, but yoga is not my specialty. So a lot of my yoga lends itself to more yoga inspired. But a lot of times the difference is considered that yoga might be more static poses, more holding, and sometimes Pilates may involve a little bit more movement. Bring those toes in, little half squat, reach it up, roll through that hip. However, that's not always the case. As you know, there's a lot of different types of yoga. Some that's more power yoga, some that's more of a flow, some that's more of a relaxation, a stretch, and same with Pilates. So all of those terms kind of get thrown out in the world. A lot of what we do in fitness now is a fusion of a lot of different things, which is kind of fun, but it makes it hard to say that yoga is one specific thing, Pilates is one specific thing. One more. So, having said that, breathe, shake it out. I just want you to know, go ahead, find that good posture. We're just gonna run those hands down the front of our legs. Breathe. Run them up and reach the head. As with all of my workouts, I really want to make sure you are where you are today. And if you don't think that you're great at yoga or you're good at Pilates, it doesn't matter. We are here to move our bodies, to get this mobility work, to get this flexibility work, and to get some strength. So it does not matter if you think you're flexible, if you think you have a strong core or not. What matters is that you're here, and if you showed up today, you are successful. So standing feet, shoulder width apart. Let's take one big inhale up. Exhale, palms down in front. Inhale up. Exhale, fold it over. And breathe. From here, I like to pedal those feet just to get that little hamstring stretch. You can always put your hands on a chair or a bench. If you can't get all the way down, slowly roll it up. Big inhale up, exhale down in front, inhale up, Exhale down, again, hands here, here, or here. Pedal those feet. Let your head and neck relax if you can, so you can really get that release. Slowly roll it up. Big inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Pedal those feet. So we're gonna walk it back. You have two options. You can either just walk it down one knee at a time or one toe at a time into a plank. So wherever that is for you, if you need to modify, I want you to take it here. If you're able, take it all the way back. Find that nice, strong plank. We're just holding it here. We're holding it here. I want you to take those deep core breaths. Inhale to expand, exhale to lift, and breathe. Inhale, expand, exhale to lift wherever you are within this. Breathe, one more. And from here, let's press it up to that down dog. Again, it does not have to look perfect. I just want you to lift those hips. Try to get those heels down. You may have to walk your hands out or walk your hands in. Lift those hips up. If you're on your knees, try to press up into that from here. But if that is too much, just stay on your knees and get a little stretch. You can go right into child's pose. Lifting it up from here. Let's get that pedal. Breathe. And let's take it back forward into plank. So you can come up to up dog, which is all the way up, or that modified cobra, take it all the way down. If you need to stay on all fours for whatever reason, you just stay there. Here's your cobra, up dog. You're gonna curl those toes under, come all the way up, but cobra is just sort of the halfway of that, which is okay too. Breathe into that. And inhale, exhale, back up to plank, back up to your down dog. You can hold or you can pedal. I like to add a little more movement to it again. Movement lending itself a little more to the Pilates side of things. Or hold that stretch like your yoga. Breathe. And then take it all the way forward. Come down into cobra or up dog if that is right for you. And breathe. Yes, curling those toes under. Let's do that sequence one more time. Curl those toes, press those hips up, hold or pedal, trying to get the hips up to the sky. Really reach long through the fingertips. Press those heels down and breathe. Slowly lower it forward, all the way down. Press up into cobra or up dog. From here, release those shoulders, look side to side. If that's not right for you, stay on your knees. And stretch it back into your child's pose. So give yourself a good little release. Breathe into that. From here, roll back on to your feet. Slowly roll it up, one vertebra at a time. Roll those shoulders back, coming forward. We're gonna take our feet out nice and wide and breathe. We're gonna take it over to that lateral lunge. Reach up, big stretch. Walk your hands through the center. Reach up, big stretch. So it's up to you. If you would rather keep it a little higher and you can still get that stretch, take it here. Or if you're able, get lower. Again, mobility work, but we're also getting strength. Walk it through here. And reach. Walk it through here. And reach. Bring it up. Turn to the center. And I want you to push it forward. So reach those hands up. Press that heel down. So you're not exactly in a low lunge. You just got that heel down. Reach. And we are gonna drop it down if that's right for you. We're just gonna reach down and reach it up. Reach down and reach it up. If that's too much for you, you can just press the heel down and reach. Should feel a nice good stretch to the back of the leg through that knee and hip flexor. And reach. Yes. 2 more. Last one. and reach. From here, let's take that outside hand, take it here. Keep that heel up at the back, big reach. From here, I want you to drop that knee kind of like we do in our warm-ups. Stretch it out through and through. Yes. Good, take that inside hand on the inside of the knee. I'm gonna shift so you can see. And I just want you to move a little bit to the side to open up that hip. If that's too much, you can stay upright. Good. And then drop that back knee. Take your hand on the outside and reach it up right here. If that's too much, stay upright. Turn to the center and just get that little lean and stretch. Breathe. One more. Hands on either side. Push up through that back leg. Big reach up. Open out right into that warrior. And we're just gonna add a little movement to it. Just big press up and out. Press up. Really power with the arms. Two more. Last one. Take it here on the inside, take that knee out. Run those hands down, hands in the center. Extend up through the legs. If that feels like too much, hand on a bench. I know, a little leg burn in this starting, but don't worry, we're gonna get to more of that Pilates and get a lot more core. One more. Whoo, good. Let's take it here. We're gonna press that heel down in the back. Big reach up to the top. Find the balance. For some reason, this balance is a little bit harder for me. Remember, you can always grab a wall or a sturdy chair. And if you can, we're gonna drop it down. Big reach it up. If that's too much, you can just press the heel down and get the arms. Let's get that upper body mobility as well. And breathe. Right. Good, big reach, dropping that hip. Big scoop up. Yes, two more. Good. And let's take it down right here. So keep that heel down in the back, hand, outside hand on the inside, big reach up, feel that stretch, and then drop that back knee. Pushing through that front one and then stretching through that back one. Good, and then hand on the inside. Again, I'm gonna shift a little so you can see. Little push to open up the hip. Yes. Drop that back knee. Whew. And take it forward. If you need to stay upright, stay upright. That works too. Good. Hands down in the front. Press it up here. Big reach. And into that warrior. Big push up. And out. Push up. And out. Yes, breathe. One more. Good, take that hand on the outside, big reach up. I know, we forgot to do this before, right? Good, both knees out, hands down on the inside, hands in the front. Extend up through the legs while you walk your feet in. Up. Scoop it up and breathe. Take it out. Bring one knee at a time. So I wanted a little bit of a hip stretch. I know. So hopefully you're feeling nice and loose, especially through those hips, hip flexors and legs. A little more of a yoga sequence, but we're gonna get ready to take it down to the mat. Go ahead and turn it to your big reach up. Fold it over. Let's walk or hop our feet back. If you need to be on your knees, be on your knees. Breathe. And we're gonna take one leg across, back to center. One leg across, back to center. If you're on your knees, I just want you to take it here, little shift. You're gonna move one leg back, turn it in, bring it there. If you're able, take it across, feel that stretch. Across. Now let's add a little upper. Across, open it up if you can. If that's too much, take it across, open it up, take it here, across, and open, yes. So again, you should feel that hip opening, which should already be opening, open, but we're adding some core, right? One more, good. And relax, stretch it back. Whew. Let's stay right here on all fours. Big inhale, exhale, lift it up. So I want you to inhale on that cat. Exhale, bring everything in. Inhale on the cat. Exhale, bring everything in. Inhale, exhale. So don't worry about too much how you get working through that spine. Think more about that core engagement and just that you get that release. It doesn't have to be that much of an arch as long as you're releasing in the back. One more. And sit back into that child's pose. And breathe into that. So let's stay on our elbows. We're gonna take it back one leg at a time. If you need to stay on your knees, I want you to stay on your knees. If you can be on your elbows, be on your elbows. We're gonna take it with that little dolphin plank. So we're lifting, press those heels down, slowly forward. If you're on your knees, I just want you to lift, but you're staying here or here. Lift, slowly forward. Take it, lift. So it's almost like a little down dog, but it's more core control, right? Two more. Last one. Good. Take it all the way down, child's pose. Again. Whew. Turning it over on to our side. We're gonna take one leg out. Take it here. Big reach over, feel that stretch. Using both sides of your obliques, reach it up. Fold it down, reach it up. So a lot through here, but also center core, stretch it over, take it up, stretch it over, and up. Two more, and up. Last one. And up. Take it down. This time we're gonna take this top hand, this top knee, bring it in, reach it out. If you can, I want you to keep it off the ground. If you need to, tap it down in between, but if you're able, extend it out. 4, and reach. I know, feel those hips. 3, 2, last one. Good, hold it here. Little tiny circles. I know we normally do this below. If you need to, you can take it down to the back. Little tiny circles in those hips. Whoo. One more time to the front. This time let's flex our foot. To the back. Good. Take it down. Oh, sit back to that side. I know. Breathe. We're gonna extend that other leg out. Taking it up right here. Drop it down, really feel the stretch. Exhale, use the core. Bring it up. Drop it down. Feel the stretch. So what we're doing here, we're not only getting that built-in hip flexor stretch by being on the knee, we're also stretching on the inside of the leg. So that's where this combo work comes in, right? So we're getting essentially a yoga stretch, but we're getting that core work and that Pilates movement. One more. And and breathe. Let's take it down. So find that good position, whatever is good for you. Reach in, take it out. If you're able, keep it up. Notice I'm not leaning into that side, nor am I too far up. Find somewhere in the middle where you can stay engaged. If you need to tap that toe down, tap it down in between. That works. 4, 3, lots of core, also hips. 2, good. Take it here. Point that toe, little tiny circles isolated in that hip. To the back. You can always take this down to the ground if you need to. To the front, flex that foot a little bit bigger. To the back. Yes. And relax, sit to that side. Yes. Stretch. Whew. Breathe. Let's take it right here. Knees out to the side so you can open up those hips. And breathe. While you've got them there, you can take them out if you need to. Big stretch to the side, head relax. Take it through to that other side. So it is up to you. If you want to just keep it right here, we're just going to get that little stretch and bring it up. You can stay right here, that's your modification, or we're gonna bring those knees up. So we're coming into that boat pose, right? So you're here, you can hold here if you need to. You can take those arms out if you need to, or again, you can just get that little stretch. Any of those options will do. I just want you to engage that deep core, lift up on that pelvic floor, and if you're able, little toes, little toes. Also, you can be here, and breathe, or from the ground if you'd rather be here. So many options, right? Chest open and proud. 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time, knees out. Let's take those feet out in front. So do not worry about how far over you can get. Just want a big reach up, flex the feet. Exhale over, relax in the spine. Few deep breaths, try to sink a little deeper. You don't have to get to here or even here. I just want you to get that stretch and breathe into it. Slowly roll it up, back to center, straighten in the spine. Exhale, fold it over. So you can keep it right here, or if you're able, we're gonna bring it up, straighten in the spine, we're gonna take it to that roll up. So if you need to just keep that forward fold, hamstring stretch, take it. Otherwise, take it all the way down, reach up, big inhale, big exhale, pull that deep core, pull it up, and then finish up top, fold it over, get the stretch, back to center, straighten in the spine, slowly down. So you can just go forward, you can go halfway back, or you can go all the way back, but make sure that you flex those feet, you get the hamstring stretch, and that your core is engaged. If it's not right for you to be going halfway or all the way back, you just keep that forward stretch. Classic Pilates roll up. And breathe. One more, all the way through, whatever that is for you. And breathe. And here, hold it here, and relax, yes. Bring one foot forward, one foot back. However you can get into this. If that doesn't feel right for you, you just sit cross-legged or whatever feels good for you. But we're gonna rotate through those hips. You can keep it right here, or take it into that pigeon pose. It can be here, it can be down, but we wanna get that hip stretch. So you can hold it here, or you can hold it seated, or we're gonna take it a little more active. So up in those hands, curl that toe back, reach it back, same leg, reach it in. Get that little stretch. And breathe, or here. And then bring it up, bring it back, leg off the ground, or tap it down. Take it here. Feel the stretch. Feel that core work. Good. Take it back. Take it across. Hip stretch. Whoo. One more time all the way through wherever you are. And here. Take it down. Bring it up. So if you're here, we're gonna roll those knees over to the other side. Doesn't matter what it looks like, doesn't have to be super fluid. Pick those feet up, bring it here. If you're here for the stretch, that's great. If you can turn into it, even better. Or here, whatever gives you that hip opener. Take it down, woo, right? Bring it up. If it's good for you, take it back, either foot down or foot up. Use that core, take it across, down and stretch. Make sure you exhale into it. Curl that toe under, bring it up. Take it back, up or down. Lift in the center. Take it here and down. Yes, I love this pigeon stretch. I need it for my hips, for my glutes, right? And then when we bring it to here, we're really getting that core activated as well. One more time. Take it back. Take it across and down. Good, turn into it here, yes. All fours one last time. You're gonna take it here, breathe. I'm gonna rotate so you can see me, but you don't have to. Bird dog, big inhale, big exhale, opposite arm, opposite leg reach. So we love the bird dog because we get that stretch. Exhale down. A lot of times people say they don't feel it in their core. It's a core move that we use a lot in pre and postnatal training. To feel it a little more in your core, I want you to shift those hips forward. Feel the difference, right? If we lean back into it, we'll get a little more glutes and hamstrings. If we shift it forward, switch, you're gonna feel that core. So take it here, breathe. What we're gonna add is a little lift into the bear plank, center, reach. You can pick up your pace if you want, lift with your core, and reach. Lift with your core, little knee hover, and reach. And if you're feeling really ambitious, stay lifted and reach. It's hard. Press that opposite hand on the floor, reach. You might feel a little pressure in that knee. For me, my one knee just doesn't like it, so I'm gonna lift in between. Breathe, only try that if you're super comfortable with it. Last one. Child's pose. Stretch it down, yes. And breathe. Slowly roll over onto your back. We are almost there, team. Come to your side, bring it down. Roll those knees. If you can, hug those knees into your chest. Gentle roll side to side. If that doesn't feel good for you, just get one at a time. Gentle stretch. One at a time. So you're here. You can keep both knees or one knee just with the stretch. Get that back release, pull in on the top of your leg. It's gonna give you a nice good release in that low back. If you wanna take it a little more active into Pilates, we're gonna take it to that single leg stretch. Join me here. So you're in for two. Little stretch, release the low back. Shoulders are lifted if you can, but everything is pulled in nice and tight. Again, imagine magnets on your hip bones and your rib cage. Everything is pulling in and towards the floor. If you're modifying, you're just taking it with that stretch, you're still getting the core engaged. And breathe. If you're in that single leg stretch and you're feeling it, take it to that crisscross, nice and slow. Open up the shoulders, then twist. Right? I know. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug them in. Bring those knees out. Bring those heels in if you can. Again, if you need to do it one at a time, take it one at a time. Get a little stretch. And breathe. If you can't get them in. Yes. Good, so one leg up, get that stretch. Back of the leg, thigh or calf, not on the knee joint. Lift the shoulders if that's appropriate for you. Take it through. Other side. I want you to hold it for the stretch. I know it might feel a little shaky. That's on purpose, but get it done. Hold it for the stretch. You can keep it right there, or you can add the core, scissors, stretch, pull in for 2, stretch, pull in for 2. Flex your feet, shoulders lifted if you can. Again, everything is pulled in, navel to spine, breathing out. Lift up on that pelvic floor. If you're modifying, you're keeping it with just the stretch, right? Still feels good, still activates the core, but if you can right here, let's get 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hug them in. Yes. Good. Take those arms out wide. Open up the palms so we open up the shoulders. Bring those feet in. We're gonna slowly roll it up for a bridge. So big inhale, exhale, pelvic tilt. Think about bringing your pelvis in and tilted. Big inhale, exhale, tilt. Once you get a good feel for that, that pelvic tilt is gonna keep rolling up into your bridge. Try to lift high so you get that stretch. We're keeping the arms open to open up the chest. Slowly roll it down. And breathe. Inhale, exhale. Up. Good. Slowly down. Inhale, exhale. Pelvic tilt. Slowly roll up to the bridge. One more time. Good. Hold it here. Open those knees out and squeeze them in. So really imagine that you're pushing against resistance and then squeezing in against resistance. Keep those arms out if you can. 4 more. Out. Squeeze in. 3. Yes. 2. Last one. And down. Bring them up one more time. Just the hamstring stretch. No scissors. Right. Good. Take it to that other side. Stretch it here. Flex. Let's open up the back. So arms out. Drop the knees to one side. Look towards the opposite shoulder. Nice, good mobility. Open book move. Open up your knees one at a time. Roll them through to that other side, look across, opposite way. So really exaggerate that opening up of the hips so you get that stretch, and then look away. You can take it slower if you need to. And then if you want to take those feet off the ground, we're making it a little more of a core move. Through the center, still open up the hips, take them down. You're just using your core to open up in the center. You can even extend the legs up, lower them down, little lift to the ceiling. So if we're trying to put our toes to the ceiling. Good. One more each way, reach. Slowly down, yes, stretch. Take it up and reach. Slowly down. Good. Lying here as best you can. Let those knees open wide. Let those palms open up. Let's do a big snow angel to the top. Shoulder mobility. And then take it around. I know, we're tight through there. That's why we do it. And take it around. 2 more. Big reach. And take it around. Last one. Around. Roll those knees to one side. Turn over. Onto all fours. One last time in that child's pose. This time let's thread our arm through. Get a little stretch. Lean into it here. Yes. And other side. Reach. I hope you're feeling good. I want you to roll back onto your feet. Whatever that is for you, knees bent, little pedal, and then very carefully take your time rolling up, stacking your vertebra one at a time. I hope you feel more open, lighter, relaxed. Roll those shoulders back. Find that nice good posture that we started with. Hand on your heart, hand on your belly. Relax in your shoulders. I'm so glad that you showed up to move with me. Let's take one big deep breath in. Exhale, palms down in front. Inhale up. Exhale down by the side. You did it. That was your Pilates yoga combo workout. Great job, everybody.